Hi, hello, and welcome. If you are new to the channel, hi and welcome. I'm Sandra, and I'm going to be your tarot reader for this video. If you guys are subscribed, thank you guys for all of your support, and thank you for joining me for this reading. Normally, yes, I stick to my pick a card readings on the channel. I kind of just stick to that, but as you guys have seen, I've been doing subliminals, and this is just something else that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to offer this collective message that I have. You know, the weekends I reserve for the pick a card readings, but for some reason I just felt really drawn to doing a collective message. And so I don't know if it's just because of the energy that's going on or just because there's this chaos and this energy of like not really knowing what's going on and just all this darkness and stuff and like what's happening in my life, what's going on, like everything. Um, so I'm just gonna put this out there, you guys. If you've seen my videos, especially in the past, you guys know that I am a pretty spiritual type of person. So you can expect some of that. I'm gonna try to do my best to make it just as simple as I can. But you know, I'll try to explain things as I go. That's why I explain things throughout the readings that I do. And I have everything ready to go. I have one, two, three, four. I have 5 decks that I already pre-shuffled. They're not, I haven't selected. We're going to do live shuffling, but I've got the energy going on each of the decks that I'm going to be using. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in written format pick a card readings, or if you guys are interested in personal readings, the links are all in the description box. If you guys would like to become a member of this channel, which I now offer, is so exciting, there's a join button. Find that join button and you can join it. There's 2 different tiers, a $5, $10. Of course, the $10 you get everything that's included in the $5 plus a few additional perks. You can take a look at that if you are interested. But let's go ahead. Let's jump right in to this general message. Before I started this reading, I did do a meditation and I asked for guidance. I asked, what's this message going to be about? You know, trying to get some type of an insight into what's happening. And I do have the signs, so let me go ahead and do that because I did a really bad job in the last video. I didn't even really mention them, and then I didn't put them in the video like I'm supposed to. So I'm going to do that right now. The first thing that I was saying was a frog. I was saying, I don't know why a bullfrog. That was the one thing. I don't know the difference between, I think bullfrogs are poisonous, but aren't they all? I really don't know. But it could be frogs like on logos or a part of a company name, or maybe just, you know, maybe it's a spirit animal that's with you. You've been seeing a lot of videos, reels, shorts about frogs. I don't know, maybe National Geographic or like Animal Planet or something, one of those channels that shows it. I'm not familiar, I'm sorry, with international channels. Maybe BBC, don't they have, like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the programming over there, so I'm sorry. The other thing that I was getting, something about crossroads. And I can feel that you are at a crossroads. You can feel like you're in this verge of this major decision, or maybe you've been getting a lot of messages from other readers, maybe from myself, that things are changing, something decision has to come through. It could be literal. I mean, maybe it's like you're at a crossroads when you're traveling. And then the other thing too, if you've heard the Bone Thugs and Harmony song, that was the other thing. Hey, that's a good jam. That's a good song. But anyways, that was something. The other thing was peppermint. Then I was getting something about racing. So a race track, race horse, race cars, anything racing. I mean, there's so many different types of races. So that was one of the other things coming through. So yeah, NASCAR could be. And then I know there's, I can't even think of the other one. There's all the different kinds of racing. And then a plane, as a plane is flying overhead. I think you guys could hear it. And then angel numbers. We have 555, 000, 1010. 555 is all about changes. 000, endings, brand new beginnings, starting fresh, especially with 1010. That's like the Fool, and that's like the World cards and tarot. So if you resonate with those cards, that's something else. But it could be a mixture: 5500, 5050, 5115. You know, it's a mixture of all those numbers. The months of May and June were coming up. Now, it doesn't have to be specifically like a birthday or something you have planned. For some of you, it could be whatever this message is about is going to be relating to the months of May and June. So I'm just going to leave that there. And then the final thing that I was getting for our signs and confirmation was tea or tea party. Just take however that resonates. It could just be that you're drinking tea. That's fine, and that's how that works. So those are our signs for today's reading, just as an extra confirmation, since most people seem to enjoy it from what I did. All right, now let's get to the message. So I did pull, we have 0. Let me just show you guys. I know usually it's like I have 3 of them, but I asked like what character, has a message or that would resonate with the message for today, and it's 0. To me, there's kind of a correlation here between what I was getting from the meditation, and I'm just going to show you guys. You can see, there the timestamp of when I did it, and you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about because it's all in bold. So the first thing I was getting, it's this energy of you're trying to find this happiness, this gold, this like the fountain of youth, not specifically, but you're trying to find this treasure, this meaning. And so you're going through a cave. This is the analogy I was getting. Like you're going through a cage or cave, and your tunnel, like it's going through a tunnel underground. It was underground that I was saying, and digging and trying to find this happiness, this gold, right? This meaning. But everything that comes out is like fool's gold. It's not gold, or it just isn't like what you want, or it's like this little nugget versus, a big stone, like those, right? And you weren't getting it. So it wasn't filling this void within you. It's not making you happy. It's not making you feel content. It's not making you feel like it's enough. Because yeah, it's like a little nugget, right? It's like what lays ships, like you can't have just one. So it's kind of like that. That's kind of what I was getting with that. It doesn't fill this void. It still makes you feel like nothing is there. And the reason is because you're looking for gold when you're the diamond. So you're the one that has the beauty, the worth all inside of you. You're looking for that external validation versus looking for it inside of you. I know it's so hard to do these readings, so I'm not someone who's on video when I do the readings. So I'm sorry. I'm going to try to like put some fun things so it doesn't get too boring for you guys. Or maybe you can just play it in the background because you don't have to really worry about following along. You can just kind of listen to it as you go about your day. Maybe that's kind of okay, I guess. I don't know. But maybe like a podcast. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, you're you're the beauty. You're the treasure. You're what brings life into this world. You're what brings meaning into this world. You're looking for it elsewhere when it's already inside of you, and you get to decide what's gold to you. It's like romanticizing your life, those little things, those little details that may not mean anything to somebody, but you're like, oh, I thought that was so beautiful, or I love this, or it made me happy, it made me smile, it made me feel like a kid, it brightened my day, something like that. That's the gold. You're the one who gets to define it. You're the one who gets to decide what it is. And so that's one of the parts of the meditation that I got when I was downloading. The next thing was about like planting seeds. And this one I really connected to some guns spirit guides. They weren't mine. And but it's gonna resonate, I think, for a lot of you guys. And it was talking about these gardens. And so when you go to a garden, there's all these bunch of flowers, right? So I'm gonna hopefully remember to put some flowers. This video is gonna take me a long time to edit because I'm gonna try to put in these little images and stuff. Hopefully I remember. But a garden's full of these beautiful flowers, right? And then you might have some butterflies and some bees. So just imagine that, right? You're growing this garden. And so the message that they were saying is that all these gardens in life can be grown, but instead it's just one plant. So it's like instead of having all these things that are beautiful in your life, you're just focused on the one thing. Maybe you're just focused on your career. Maybe you're just focused on your health. Maybe you're just focused on family or something. It's not to say to take away any type of meaning from those. It's not. But to really lead this enriched and fulfilling life that you want or that you're after, that pursuit of happiness is what I'm getting. You got to tend to the whole garden, right? So that's what the garden is. Life is about creating your own garden, creating what you want it to be. Let me see what I wrote down. So, yeah, life is about balance. You can have the hopes, the dreams, the goals, the aspirations, but you need to tend to all of them too, because then it throws things out of whack, because then you're just focused on one. You're not really focusing on all of it. So And here was the other thing. They said that different plants, different flowers grow at different rates at different times, right? So there's some flowers that grow in different seasons. It's kind of like that. Like there's a season for everything. And for you to find this gold, it's really about tending to things at the right time and knowing like maybe you're being redirected by your guides to do something else or to focus. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm getting more interested in this. Maybe because that's the direction your life is meant to go in, and you're like, oh, but I don't want to let go of this. You're like a kid holding onto a toy and not wanting to let go, but look at this, and it's like wanting both. So you can have it all. You can. It's just finding that balance. And that's all that I remember from the meditation after I got done. Trust me, it's so frustrating because I got a lot of downloads that they were talking about, or a few, and at least I don't remember the rest. And I figure that's fine because they're gonna guide me and show me what I need to. Going back to our friend Zero, it made sense, right? Because Zero is kind of like the Rudolph, right? And he's the one who comes in and saves um, Christmas, kind of, because he helps light the way. And this is about you lighting the way. This is about you deciding what you want your life to be, you creating the life that you want, and not allowing the negative naysayers, the peanut gallery to chime in and take away your dreams. Because this lifetime isn't about that. We have grown so much as a society. Yes, there's still a lot of growth. Don't get me wrong. I know it. I know it. There's so much growth as a society, as a population that needs to be done. But you can guide the way. You can guide the way to do what you want to. You're not being stopped. It's like this lifetime, it feels like there's still, yeah, there's a lot of stuff from the past that's being brought forward right now, these lessons, as a group, as a collective, as an entire collective that needs to be sorted out and isn't. But for the most part, we are, I think, a little bit more open-minded than we were maybe 200, 300 years ago, right? In the 1900s, 1950s, 1960s even, right? So it's not to take away from that. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add in tarot. I'm just going to shuffle it one more time, but this is really what the message is. It's about you deciding what your life is, you going after what you want, but finding the balance and doing so, because if you put too much focus on one thing, then everything else gets neglected, and that's really what it is. But I wanted this message to kind of be guidance for you guys. I wanted to see kind of what was the energy. So I kind of feel like that's the energy right now. Like you're in this place where you want to create the life of your dreams, and maybe you're being redirected to do something else or to add something else. For some of you, I keep getting this message over on Instagram that some of you guys really need to rest. I'm really tired of repeating myself in these daily reminders that I try to do on there. I keep getting this message about rest, rest, rest. So please rest if you are tired, because that's your body saying, hey, I need a break, so please listen to your body. But let's see, what's going to be our first card here? How are we going to get it? I'm going to move Zero over here real quick. Strength. Yeah, okay, hold on. I love the card because I just noticed it. Like, I was talking about garden, right? And then look what is around the flowers. You have the strength to create the garden of your dreams. This is like your spirit guide over here. I associate birds and stuff with spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you believe in. Okay. But this is to me saying you have the strength, you have the power to create this. You have the power to do what you want. And then we have green grass, and green is definitely associated, with the heart chakra, but also with money and wealth, abundance kind of thing. And not just finances, but it is when you have the power to create it. And like, you don't realize the strength that you have to do it. It's just, I think there's so many distractions and people around you that are stopping you. Yeah, and this is the Five of Pentacles. So people are like, look, this is what I kind of feel like. I feel like the people that I was just talking, they're up here, right? And you're like down here kind of being sad and stuff, trying to find your way. Because these people are trying to take what you have. They don't care about leaving you out in the cold. They don't care about bringing you down. They don't care about raining on your parade. And you're just kind of trying to find your way and trying to find your home and stuff. So these people are trying to make you not see your worth, not try to see your value, and they're like, oh, that'll never happen. You know, you got those dreams, you got those goals. Like, you're just, who are you to think about that? And that's the thing. This is where you have to find that strength to overcome it, to see yourself of, yes, I can do that. Yes, I am worthy of having that happen. We have the Queen of Wands. This is all about being confident. This is about chasing those dreams. Look, we got that crown. We got a queen. We got royalty. A lot of fire energy. I don't know, Leo, Aries, Sag. And fire energy to me is this passionate energy. But these are the go-getters. These are the dreamers. These are the ones who take action. These are the ones who follow through. This is the energy that you need to step into. I think this is very similar to the past energy and the last, in one of the messages that I had, that I did do that was a collective type of message. It was the Queen of Wands energy that came through. So it's coming up again. Follow through. Be confident. You know, we got 2 lines here. We got 3 lines here. So this is about Roar by Katy Perry. That's the song that's coming up now. Like, not being afraid to be seen, not being afraid to go after what you want, believing in your own power, your own strength, your own conviction that you can do what you want and create. Do what you want, accomplish your goals, make those dreams a reality, make it all happen. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The thing is, yes, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's not something that can be rushed. By you following through with your dreams, it can happen. And just like we are talking about tending a garden, it takes time, right? It's not something that just happens overnight. You don't sprout overnight. I would love it if they did. I think we all would. This world would probably be very colorful, and we'd probably plant so many different flowers and everything. But there's a season for everything. There's a time for everything. And so you reaching these goals, it's going to happen. It's a process, yes, but it's not something that you should give up on. I'm going to do 2 more just because I want to fill out, you know, our rows here, make it all nice. Yeah, look at that. A magician. The power is within you. You can manifest what you want. You can manifest what you want. The happiness we have, I mean, this, I don't know. I mean, to me, that looks like a sun, like sun rays in the back. So I'm going to call it a sun. So just use your imagination to make it look like a sun if it doesn't. But to me, this is about you rising up to the occasion, you being able to manifest what you want, using that inner strength to create this reality of yours. And I think right now, you know, because we were talking the message about finding your gold, right? Finding the goal, but it's already within you. So you have that power within you to create more, to create what you want. Pull one more, and then you're kidding me. Oh my goodness. The sun. What was I just talking about? And Spirit's like, yes, the sun. Confirmation. Here we go. The sun card. So much fire energy here, you guys. So much fire energy. Fire and earth. It is about following your passion, following the creativity, following your intuition, and then making it a reality, grounding it. And that's that earth energy, making it happen. You can make this happen. Don't let these 5 of Pentacles people who they didn't follow their dreams, they didn't go after their hopes, their goals. You know, they're the people that just want to bring you down because heaven forbid that you're happy and smiling and carefree. You stay in that energy. You might trigger people, you might upset people, but you know what? Why aren't they going after what they want? You know, that's so you keep doing you, you keep following your path, you carve the way. And you know what? Some of those people are going to follow what you do because you're setting the standard. You're creating this path, and they're like, oh, well, maybe I want to do that, you know? So, yeah, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. I'm going to change decks. We're going to do some oracle cards. I don't know how long this reading is going to be, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I think the last reading, I kind of rushed it. I didn't mean to. I want to give you guys a full, complete message this time. All right, what do we have? We have Encounter. What is that one? The Encounters of, oh my gosh. It's an old 80s movie about aliens. It just made me think of that one. Encounters of something kind. You guys can comment. But okay, so this to me, you are going to be meeting new people that are really going to be supporting you. The more that you shift into this Queen of Wands, being confident, like, yes, I can do this, and not making room for the people that are negative, that are trying to affect you and bring you down and stop you, the more you're going to align with these other people that really are going to support you. You're going to connect with that soul tribe of yours, the people that are meant to be a part of your path. And it's like, that's your real true collective. You might be in a karmic collective right now where it's all about lessons and stuff. But the more, again, that you listen to that intuition, the more you step into that confident energy, you're going to see that there's going to be changes coming through with you. And it's, yeah, 50-50 here, where it's going to be an equal give and take. It's going to be about support. It could be that people have been draining you and stopping you, maybe responsibilities, or just like holding you back in a way from really following what you want. But also with the 50-50, that's balance. We go back to the balance message that we were talking about at the beginning. And so it's like, yeah, you don't have to just focus on one thing. You can have many things that make you happy. You don't have to just stick to one specific thing. That's what Spirit keeps saying, because you guys are like explorers or travelers, or maybe like you collect tattoos, on your body. That's fine. It's where one thing isn't enough. Like if you want to travel one place and you're like, oh, I want to go here now, I want to go do this. Oh, I got one tattoo. Oh, well, now I want another one. It's that kind of an energy of, you don't need, like, you don't, with your it's like your passport to life, right? You're collecting different passport stamps from different countries. For life, it's about collecting all these memories, things that make you happy, and then really putting your energy towards something and not just one specific thing. Defining what gold means to you, what brings meaning to your life. That's really what it is. I'm going to switch decks. I'm going to actually switch to this Oracle deck. I'm going to see how this one does. But yeah, you guys are like, you're at a point right now where you have the opportunity to create the life you want. Like, that's what it is. And your guides are saying, you just have to find that inner strength to really walk away or not listen to people that want to bring you down, because they're there. It's like the devil energy, right? They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you doing better than them. Why? Because they didn't do it themselves. They weren't strong enough. They weren't brave enough. But guess what? You are. That's why you're being given this message. If this resonates with you, if you've been looking for that gold, it's because you are strong enough. Maybe you don't realize how strong you are. And you needed this confirmation that, yes, you really, truly are. Like I said, we got 3 lions here. Hear me roar, with Katy Perry. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get these. See what comes out. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my flow too much. Oh, we got the mood ring. I really think this is more about, it's blue. So I kind of feel like it's about speaking your truth. Because blue is associated with the throat chakra. Maybe these people wanted you hidden. These people didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want you to speak your truth. They didn't want you to go after what you wanted. As long as you were miserable, they were okay with what you did. But you are yearning for more. You're wanting more. You're asking, you're begging for more. And now it's like, okay, the mood ring is activated. I don't know. What... I'm trying to think, is there any superhero who has that? I don't know. Why am I thinking, is it Captain Planet? Did they have like mood rings or something? I don't know. But it just feels like this is being activated within you at this point. You're being activated to be able to follow through. Like, you're getting into alignment into this, but it's like you need these steps to really be pushed forward in order to make it happen. I think this is why this message was coming through, because you guys are on the brink of success, abundance of dreams, creating the life that you want. That's why this message is coming through. I'm going to do one more from here. Okay, I got 2. So I'm just going to take the 2. The first one that we have is verified blue. So it's like check mark. You have been approved. Basically, this is the approval from Spirit. Like, you're approved to go after your dreams. They want to see you succeed. They want you to make this life what you want it to be, is meant to happen for you. It's just now, like, you have to go through it. It's like you're waiting for the paperwork, right? For something, and then like, okay, I'm approved. You're approved. That's going to be the title of this video, because I had no idea. Okay, I wrote it down. And so that's what it is. It's so exciting, you guys, because you have the Sun and the Magician. They are saying you can manifest the happiness that you want. You can create it. It's going to take time, yes. But as long as you put in the effort and you really explore different things, because I feel for a lot of you, you guys are not meant to be tied to just one thing. It might be that maybe you're good at one thing, like you have one main thing, but then you have like an umbrella of different things you offer. So if you have like your own business, maybe you're offering other things. Maybe you've been thinking about different ideas. Maybe if you are like a creator or something, there's something that you're meant to branch out into, something to do, still creative, right? It's still in the creative field, but you're meant to do something else. So there's something more you're supposed to be adding on. You're not a one trick pony. Okay, you are that one man band. You can play all the instruments, right? You can do that. You're not the one trick pony. You're not the one hit wonder. No, you are not. You are more than that. The next card that we have is developing photos. So it's like, yeah, you are creating your life. You are creating these memories and these things, and you're actually in the development phase, my friends. You're in the beginning stages. This is really exciting. Like, I'm getting really excited type of an energy. It's this start. Like, you guys are in, it feels more like the full energy. And I think that's why, again, the angel numbers like 000, 1010, or 1010, that's why those were coming through for you. So now what I want to do, I kind of want to tap into what exactly do you need to do, or guidance to help you along on your journey. So that's the next part, and then we'll. I've never used this deck on YouTube, so I'm really happy to be able to use this. All right, the first thing is you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support in this time. This is about reaching out to, I feel like for most of you, it's finding those 1-2 people that you really can depend on. If you have more people that you really trust, then great. But because of the Five of Pentacles energy, I do believe that there is a lot of people that are wearing masks around you that are really not wanting you to succeed. They're not wanting you to do better. These are the type of people that always want to one up you. These are the people that, you could be so excited and then it's like they don't give you that same type of excitement back, or it's just like really short lived, like, oh, that's great. It's really like minimal because secretly they're jealous of you, that kind of a thing. So that's why I think with this one, it might be more about connecting to your guides, your angels, whatever it is that you believe in, asking for help from spirit. Because at this point, like I said, you are approved, my friend. And it's like, if you need guidance, what I could recommend is meditating. That it definitely does help. Or asking for signs, like, if you want me to do this or that, or just send me signs. They can send it in music, they can send it in movies, it can be through people, and there's angels among us. I know it doesn't seem like that all the time, it's a crazy world, but I do feel like there's going to be people that might, your guides might send a message through someone else to you. That's another way that they do what they can. But right now, it's just remembering you don't have to go this alone. And if you guys want to comment and, create the community here, I would love that. I think that would be really great because you guys are part of the same collective. If this is resonating, if this is making sense, we can support each other, definitely. And I would love that. And that would be great too. So, at the end, you're not alone. Like, you are being guided. I think it's more like your spirit team is saying you're not alone, even though if it is where you feel like you don't have anyone to depend on, then let this be your community. Like, I welcome you guys with open arms to talk about your stories and how this resonates and that kind of a thing. And let's just build a community from there. I think it's important because this is, like I said, this is big. This is making those dreams a reality. And the next thing that we have is choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Yeah, I know it's not focused. There we go. This to me is just going back to what I was saying about the Five of Pentacles, like people wanting to get in the way of your magic, your magnificent, your creativity, your power, wanting to stop that, wanting to scare you, wanting to project onto you because they couldn't make it happen for themselves and now they're pushing that onto you, or because they're so stuck in these black and white societal norms from like thousands and hundreds of years ago, and it's like it's not the same. We're growing as a collective and there's a lot of people that are stuck in the past, and you know who those people are. So yeah, I told you guys I was gonna go do my spiritual route, but it's because I wanted to do this reading. And I just wanted to do something. I didn't know what message it was gonna be, though, of course. All right, and it is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. Yeah, just because they're telling you something, these peanut gallery, doesn't make it truth. It doesn't make it valid. You have all this magic and wonder, and look, we have a swan. Maybe you guys are seeing swans. This beauty, this grace within you, and people are trying to deny it, trying to hide it. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. Stop. So don't listen to them. All right? If they don't understand you, they don't get it, then okay. You know, as long as they respect you, great. If they don't respect you, then just distance yourself from those people. You know, those are not your people. That's not your true soul tribe. That's your karmic tribe. Those are just people that you're supposed to learn lessons from, maybe pay karma back from past lives and all that stuff, but we're not going to go down that route. But yeah. I'm just going to pull one more from this deck and then we'll switch over. And go on an adventure. Today is a day to try something daring. This is just about like dare to dream. This is the energy I'm getting. It's like the full, I see the cliff and then flying like, oh, what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? You know, it's that kind of an energy. This to me is like start now. Like after you watch this video, like please finish watching the video. And if you're watching right now, you're at this part, thank you guys for still sticking with me. Go on that adventure. Do what you want. Like maybe it's about branching out. Maybe you had this idea. You guys, a lot of these ideas that we get sometimes are brought to us by our spirit guides. You might just be thinking about something random and you're like, oh, you know what? I should do this. Do it. That was your guides because they know deep down how happy it's going to make you. You have your own path, your own story to carve, you know, create. You're developing your story based on your rules, and your spirit team is like they're in support of you making more of what you want, making it happen. But it is about taking those steps and not letting people stop you, because you do have people around you that want to stop you. I mean, that's what I'm getting here. I have a few more. We're going to switch oracle decks. This one is more, I wanted to use this deck because I know right now, at least at the time of the video, there's a lot of chaotic energy. I feel like March is intense. This is still a timeless reading, so whenever you align with it, you'll find it. But right now, I just kind of feel like guidance was needed some type of a way. You know, like I was saying about what to do in your life or what's going on, what's happening. This is why this energy is, you're being prepared for more, but it's like you have to take action too, is what your guides are saying. There we go. Sword, make the change. You have the power. You have the sword in your hands. You can take action. I don't know if some of you connect with Joan of Arc. I'm getting Joan of Arc right now. I feel like maybe for some of you, your spirit guide, one of your spirit guides is Joan of Arc, or it could be somebody who is from past medieval type of times. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. But you have the power to make the change. I'm sorry. I'm going to overlap these. You guys know, if you've seen my videos, I don't like overlapping cards because like I want you guys to be able to see everything, but that's all right. I don't know if you guys are seeing 777. That might be another confirmation for some of you of what's going on. And then let's see our next card, confidence. Yes, Queen of Wands energy, right? It comes with time and practice. You guys, this is the Queen of Wands energy that I was talking about, and the Knight of Pentacles. Confidence. So yes, it's like, I know the message, like confidence it takes, but the thing that I was getting to is like your goals, your dreams, your hopes, this plan, this goal that you're after, it comes with time and practice and confidence. This is like the secret sauce for you right now. Follow your dreams. Dare to make the change. Dare to step outside that box that people are trying to keep you in. They're trying to keep a bird caged up. And you are meant to soar, my friends. You are meant to travel and see the sun and be there and just not be held back anymore. You guys have been held back for so long. People have been holding on to you energetically. There's maybe, I would recommend doing a Reiki, looking for like cutting cords. It feels like there's people that are just holding on to your energy. It's that karmic energy. Part of your karmic lessons in this lifetime is to cut ties with people that are not meant to be in your life that kind of a way. Like they can be in your life, but it's where they don't affect you, because right now they're affecting you. They're affecting your path, and I think that's why this message is coming up right now. I'm gonna do a couple more. You guys. Look, okay, the card itself says tree, let them go. There's changes that need to be made. And like I said, it doesn't, some people you can't fully walk away from, especially if it's like family, that sort of a thing. But it is where you don't have to hold on to them or let them hold on to you. But look, we have a burning tree, you guys. It's like, let that relationship, let those connections burn. Let it burn, because you know what? It's stopping you from finding that gold. It's stopping you from seeing you for the diamond that you are. More will happen once you let go of these people. Look, I get it. It's scary because, depending on who the people are, it's not so simple, right? If it's parents, if it's brothers, sisters, really close people. But are they really close? Are they really close to you? Just because they're blood, are they really close to you? Do they understand you, who you are? Do they go and make an effort to understand what type of a person you are, why you have these hopes and dreams and goals? Why would they stop you? Like, to me, it's like, if you're not hurting anybody else, and if you're not like harming yourself, and I mean by like doing drugs or like stuff like that's, gonna mess you up and that sort of thing, why wouldn't they be supportive of you? What is so wrong with you having your own dreams that gives these people the authority to rain on your parade just because you want to be happy and experience a fulfilling life this lifetime? In past lifetimes, you guys didn't get to experience the life that you wanted. In this life, you are meant to soar, you are meant to roar, and you are meant to shine. You are meant to do so much. And yet, these connections are stopping you. And it's not easy always to let go. But I'm going to tell you from personal experience, it sucks. It really does. Because I feel like there's people that I thought would be there. But when I really looked at it, I'm like, you know what? They weren't always there. When I really needed someone, were they there for me? No. A lot of them weren't. And so, yeah, it kind of sucks when you come to that realization that those people that you really wanted to depend on or thought would be there, your ride or dies, and they're not. They're not. And that's accepting the truth. And it's hard. It's hard. Trust me. I know it is. But in the end, you're going to be happy because you're going to be going after your son. That's what it comes down to. So it's like, yeah, do you want to be the Five of Pentacles or do you want to be the Sun? It's up to you guys, and you guys have to make that decision. And it's going to take a minute, right? Like I said, it's going to take some patience and stability and time to let your garden grow. You can make your garden what you want it to be. The last card. I'm sorry. It's just crazy because I'm doing like I said, even when I pick a cards, I don't look at the cards, but I am shuffling. You guys can hear me shuffling. Phoenix, the Phoenix rising. Oh my gosh, I love the Phoenix. I identify with the Phoenix. Scorpio, I definitely identify with the Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? I mean, come on, you guys. You want this happily ever after. What are you going to do to make it happen? It's not going to happen if you don't take the action. All you're doing, like, honestly, and this doesn't have to, the Five of Pentacles can just be society as a whole. I mean, if you guys want to go down this route, like, I'm not going to go down the whole route. Most of the governments, they want people to be held back. Why? Because we're effing powerful and magical. They want you to be stuck in this matrix energy. And that's what's the thing is. The people around you, they're also stuck in this matrix. But you're not. You're questioning certain things. You're wondering about certain things. There's a reason. You're not meant to be stuck by this matrix. This world, the people around you, a lot of them don't want to see you succeed. But it's up to you to rise up and show them I can do it. I can make my life what I want. I can make my dreams a reality. I can live the life that I want to be living. I am the diamond, and I get to decide what is my gold and what's not worth my gold. It's time to let those people, society, stop making them like the gold because they're not. They're the fool's gold. There's no treasure there. And you're meant to connect with the people that really are your soul tribe. Ooh, I don't know. I didn't get goosebumps, but I feel like someone or some of you just got goosebumps. And if you got goosebumps, take that as confirmation from your spirit team that yes, that message is true, that this whole reading is true for you. You guys have the power within you. Look, I love doing my pick a card readings and I love doing the love readings. I love being, I like getting the chisme, finding out, what's going on and what's happening. But I love this reading. I love empowering you guys. Like I could do this type of stuff and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know it's not for everybody, but for those of you that it's meant for, you guys are gonna find it. And I like at this point I'm just like whatever. As a YouTuber, yeah, you want to get the views, but at the end of the day, if I can empower you to go after your life and be that person to tell you it's possible, that you can make it happen, that you can make the changes, that you are strong enough, because you're getting told something else in your ear, but your spirit team is telling me that this person is powerful, they deserve to have their happily ever after, they deserve to have their son, they decide they're so strong. It's like, Sandra, this person is so strong. They can go after, they can have their dreams, but they're not following through. They're not going through because they're letting society, they're letting people stop them from being the confident person that they are and really putting in the seeds and planting to nurture their own garden and make that happen, that happily ever after happen and be a reality instead of just thinking about it and wondering and just wanting more and not knowing what to do. A lot of the world doesn't want to see you succeed. Point blank. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know that. There's going to be negative people, because they can't, they're in the Five of Pentacles. They don't see their own worth and they don't see their own value. And I'm here to tell you, you're not the Five of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Wands. Even if you're a guy watching this, you have the confidence within you. You have that fire, that passion. It's time to make it happen. Make the change, cut the cords. Like I said, do that Reiki cutting cords. You'll find some. Trust me, I've done them before myself. There's a lot of great Reiki videos out there. But you can do it. You don't have to go it alone. Like I said, if you guys want to comment, create this beautiful community, I would love that. That'd be really great. It's a very powerful message, you guys. It's very powerful. So let this be, especially if you connect with the confirmations too. That's even double confirmation. But if not, it's just fine. It's just the reading. That's the message. I just hope, you guys see that you do have the power. And yeah, like I said, they're saying it's going to take time. It's not going to be an overnight thing. But the more and more you do it, those little steps end up being big leaps in the end. And you're going to be so far gone from these Five of Pentacles that's going to show them. So that is where I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did. Even if you don't comment, please do like it. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, if it resonated. So that way I'm going to keep doing the messages like this. Like I said, I'm going to empower you guys. I'm going to empower you guys because we already know what society is like, and I'm not going to be like, I'm not here to do any fear type of readings or like scare you guys. No, like it's confidence. I'm here to tell you it is possible, it can happen, and you just need that, and your spirit team is giving me, I'm the middleman here. So but yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and if you do subscribe, please remember to click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. Again, links are in the description box. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys on the next reading. Bye.